You guys come into this with any sense of having something to prove to yourselves?
No, I don't think so. I think we see it as an opportunity. Our first objective we achieved. We're back in the Champions Cup next season, and that was our first objective of this tournament. And so I can say to the boys, job well done. And what comes next is kind of icing on the cake. And so we see opportunity, but we don't necessarily feel any more pressure or than there already is before a final. So it's a great chance and opportunity for us.
The icing on the cake, you said that as well the other night. Isn't the trophy the thing? Like, how is that the icing on the cake? Because isn't that I know the Champions League is a big deal, but winning the competition, isn't that the point instead of the icing necessarily? I'm just wondering how you look at it.
Well, I see the cupcake as a whole, and I guess part of the cupcake is the icing on top. And so this is just the end. And I would normally agree with you, but the way this competition is set up, making the Champions League is part of this competition, and that's the first part of it. So I guess if you look at a tournament with group stages, you first and foremost have to get out of your group before you can talk about anything else. And we've achieved objective one, and now you move on.
After the match, the Columbus came in here. Ryan spoke about hoping to see them again. Is that something that you feel across the group? That hopefully you'd run into Columbus again? Because do you see them as the measuring stick or the team that you sort of need to beat to get to where you want to be? How do you look at them?
No, I don't think we have to prove anything to anyone. I really don't think that. And I also understand feelings of an athlete. When you get beat, you want a chance to beat that team or to beat the person or group that beat you. And that's perfectly normal, and that's okay, and that's good. It's better than being scared. And having another crack against Columbus is awesome. They're a fantastic team, and we always want, and we're always talking about and progressing in this league is to have good games every single week, and now we have another good game.
Last for me, Seattle has struggled against you, and you've said that maybe they don't match up as well as tactically or whatever personnel. Is it the opposite true with Columbus? Do you just not match up well with them? Do they have the personnel to outdo what you want to do? How do you see that dynamic?
No, I just think there were not great moments that we have played them and didn't have good performances. I'm not concerned about matchups or tactics. It's all pretty clear. It's about individual performances. In the first two matches against them, we had some poor ones. And the other night, we had great ones.
Oh, we have one more. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Olivier got 45 minutes. Has been progressing 20, 30, 45. Do we expect to see more minutes out of him this game? And could this potentially be his first start?
It's certainly possible. I guess we'll wait and see.
For those on Zoom, just a reminder, please use the raise hand feature. Steve question on my behalf. Different game, different tournament. What is the expectation of the type of team we're going to face on Sunday night?
Well, their expectations are to win. They're at home, and they're playing for a trophy, as is ours. I think it's as simple as that. I don't think it needs to be any more complicated than that either.
Thank you, Steve. Final opportunity for questions for Steve.
Successful one. The winner not only gets a trophy, but immediate movement into the round of 16 in Champions Cup. How much of a difference is that just in terms of getting to the tournament versus knowing you're automatically qualified into the round of 16?
It makes a difference once you're there next year, certainly for loading purposes, but I'm not sure that right now is more of a motivator than just raising a trophy. I think just winning this competition is motivation enough and more than enough, then adding that little bit as well. So I guess it's a nice perk, but it doesn't really serve as a sense of motivation yet because it's so far away.
Maybe the sprinkles on top of that.
There you go. Or the cherry.
Oh, the cherry. I didn't want to say cherry.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
So we have one final question from Max on Zoom. Max, go ahead.
Thanks, Alonzo. Hey, Coach. Just a few words on Lewis O'Brien. Obviously, had his moment scoring the goal, and mentioned about playing for LAFC, how it's like really having the foot on the pedal. About it was an exhilarating experience for him. How'd you see his performance, and what do you think about how he views about playing for LAFC?
Great. I thought he did fantastic. He adds an element to our team that we haven't had in a while in the middle of the park. So it's it's great, and it's wonderful to hear that he interprets our way the way we do. And he was his performance the other night. If he can just continue in that manner, I think will be fantastic, and he'll see a lot of minutes moving forward.